Hi, my name is Alyssa and I draw a lot of Animal Crossing characters. In addition to my A to Z series, which I'm still working on the final artwork for those, I thought it would be cool to do a 10-day countdown until the release date of New Horizons. So I'll be doing 10 little speed paint videos like this of New Horizons, new villagers, or some returning friends in their New Horizons outfits. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back. I am continuing my countdown to New Horizons with two special characters that are new to New Horizons, Wilbur and Orville, the two Dodo bird pilots for New Horizons that will, I'm assuming they're going to be flying you to your island as well as to the various special challenge islands that they showed in the direct more that you can go to collect fruit and stuff like that. Now, first things first, I think these two are super adorable. They have a lot of personality and charm, and my boyfriend wants everyone to know that they're his favorites of all the characters that he has seen. Now, my boyfriend doesn't know anything about Animal Crossing except by watching my videos and hearing me talk about it nonstop, so he's only really excited to play because he'd like to play a game with me that I'm really psyched about, and he also really likes dodos and thinks that these two are super adorable, so you know, if these two dodos can get my boyfriend excited to play Animal Crossing with me, then they must be pretty cool guys. And I was a little hesitant to do two characters in the same canvas because I didn't know how it would look, you know, doing one that has two characters versus side by side with the other canvases that just have one, if it would make them look, I don't know, too small or it would just look funky. But when I went to Procreate, the gallery in Procreate to see all my art side by side, it just fit in perfectly, and especially with the color palettes all blending in perfectly and these two having really beautiful, bold island colors, it really wasn't a problem at all to have two characters side by side, and it kind of opened me up to the possibility of doing more interesting compositions within this, you know, square frame that I've been using for this whole Animal Crossing series. And here I'm bringing that sketch and rough color artwork into Adobe Animate. If you're new to my channel, those are the only two programs I'm using for these pieces. I use Procreate to do the sketch, and then I bring the sketch into Adobe Animate, which is a vector-based program where I create flat, cool vector shapes that have perfectly clean edges, and then I bring that drawing into Procreate to do the final touches and lighting and all that fun stuff. So here is the real-time process of me creating the vector shapes that I fill in for these two birds. And it almost feels like, and maybe Booker and Cooper will come back in New Horizons. Has there been any proof of that so far? I feel like I've seen all the Animal Crossing footage from PAX and stuff, but maybe there's something I missed, and I missed the police dogs coming back. But I like that they have another dynamic duo in these two because it feels like it's almost like a replacement for Booker and Cooper, which, you know, it's sad to see old characters go if they are in fact leaving and not going to be a part of New Horizons. But I like that they have kind of this, you know, buddy duo kind of thing going on where you have the one bird that seems like he's a little more mellow and chill with his glasses on, and then the more excitable, peppy, friendly, helpful Dodo bird. It's almost kind of the same vibes as Booker and Cooper, but a little different. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe we're going to see the cops back, but, you know, I like that there's another buddy duo, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I also just noticed watching this back that I gave him a coffee cup, and I've been avoiding giving the characters in my Animal Crossing series props because I didn't want to feel like I have to draw a prop for all the villagers necessarily, but I think for special characters it can be allowed to give them a prop or something because that's how they're going to be seen in the game, you know, is with a coffee cup or with their little headset on or what have you. And the character I'm drawing for tomorrow's speed paint also is holding a prop, which I think is necessary for his character as well. I'm just so thrilled with the color palettes of these guys. I think it's so much fun. I love that they went for these awesome, bright, summery, islandy tones for these dodo birds, because with dodo birds you can kind of do whatever color scheme you want. You can get really experimental, but I like that they kept the color branding, as it were, for New Horizons, so they give you a nice, warm, sunny welcome to your island. I also really like that curve there of like how I did the tummy resting on top of the belt, because these guys definitely look like the kind of like dad that would have their belt intersecting the middle of their gut in a vain attempt to try to hide it, when in reality it would look much better to put it underneath the stomach in a more flattering position for the belt. But these dudes definitely don't care, and they just walk around with their guts cut in half with a belt, you know, with a little bit of that muffin-y top overspilling it. It's just a fun little detail I added to their body shape to add a little bit of humor to them, because they are very silly. And the thing about dodo birds is they're inherently kind of silly, though that would be an interesting character design challenge if you could draw a very like stoic, heroic, serious dodo bird. That could probably be done, but I think they're just so goofy looking, and they've been you know, displayed as being totally goofy and brainless throughout almost all of media, so I think it would be kind of hard to portray a dodo bird as a more serious character. It would be a good challenge though, so let me know if you draw any serious dodo birds, or you've seen any serious dodo birds, and let me know in the comments below. And one thing I am doing more of for these New Horizons villagers is, instead of using pure white for the clothing and the feathers and stuff, I'm using this like slightly tan off-white, and I think that adds a little bit of warmth to the pictures too. Instead of using pure white or pure black, I try to steer away from those things, except for I think the eyes, where I think you need the most contrast to help, you know, make that a focal point, draw you into the eyes and things like that. I also really dig the dodo with the headset. I like his like mint green headset. I think that's a look, and I kind of want mint green headphones now for when I'm playing New Horizons. I want that mint green Dodo KK Pro controller, and I want like mint green headphones to match. I think that would be awesome. Maybe I'll get like a minty green skin to match my Switch, since I have the regular Switch and not the New Horizons Switch. Maybe I'll get all mint everything. That'd be kind of fun. Now that I'm done with the flat art, I bring that into Procreate to do all the final touches, shading, highlights, all that fun stuff. Here I'm on a separate layer using the 6B pencil brush to add in lines for the mouth and the headset and all these little areas that need lines. And I duplicate the layer, make it a shadowy color, and then I use mask to paint with light to add lighting and shading to my image in one fell swoop. It's the easiest, most time-effective way I've found to shade a whole image really quickly. Again, these two went really fast. I think it took less time to draw these two guys than it did to draw the Tom Nook from the video the other day, so I'm either getting more efficient or this process is just efficient. Either way, I'm happy about it. I'm really happy with how these two came out. They're really fun, they're really summery, they're really, you know, full of personality and charm. I like the little shine I added to the sunglasses. These two I think came out super good, so I'm really happy with them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more speed paints leading up to New Horizons release date, and also like and subscribe because I'm always drawing and posting stuff on this channel, so you should just do that anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.